Good morning and welcome to the School Sport Victoria Primary State Swimming Championships. I'm here with the very lovely Rayoni Nelson, who's the CEO of SSV. Rayoni, how good is it to be back at another meet?
Oh, it's amazing, Raph. And the sun's out today, which is great. Atmosphere is great in the stadium, and it's great to see all the students have had their warm-up in the pool, and we're back on, which is amazing.
There's certainly a lot of excitement in the air, and the secondaries are amazing. We had the secondaries on Thursday and they were pumped, but there's a new level of excitement when the primaries come along, don't you think?
That's right. I mean, for me, it's seeing the students that have never been to this stadium, the Melbourne Sports and Aquatic Centre, come here to this amazing pool for the first time. We've got students from across Victoria, and this is potentially, for some of them, their first big experience at this level. So it is really exciting, and I really love watching the primary school students get out there and swim at this level.
It is. And we try as much as we can to make it quite an amazing event for anyone who comes along, because it might be their last time that they come to a state championship. But what do you think is important when it comes to teenagers competing at this level of competition?
In terms of, teenagers, I suppose for the primary school age in particular, it's about the experience. It's about having fun. It's about personal best. It's doing as well as you can on the day, but also just soaking up the atmosphere. We've got some amazing Victorian Institute of Sport athletes who will be presenting the medals today, and that experience is not something you get every day. So it's taking the most of this opportunity, watching the other students participate, particularly if you've got some from your school, cheering them on. It's all that experience that I think hopefully they'll take away as a positive from today.
Yeah, very true. We've got Gabby who's here and Michaela as well. And Gabby, she's just had a standout championship in 2019-2020. In fact, she's equalled Emily Seebohm's time as well, which is fantastic. Now, look, we're looking forward to quite an amazing day here. One thing you may not know about Rayoni is that actually she's an Olympian. She's an Olympian for the sport of badminton, has represented Australia on several occasions. So we'll talk more about that a little later on. But what's something that you're looking forward to today, Rayoni, in particular?
Well, for me, it's about seeing the students swim. I mean, for them, those swimming here today have done an amazing effort just to get to the state championship. So they should all be congratulated for making this level. As I said, it's about making the most of the opportunity from today, and hopefully that can, put them in good stead, whether it's swimming that they want to pursue or another sport. Today's experience is something that I don't think they'll forget for a while. So we want to make that really positive, as I said.
Brilliant. Look, we are going to the race. We've got 1 minute until the next race. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure that you are hitting that like button, hit subscribe on YouTube, hit like on Vimeo, hit like on Facebook. Give us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Enjoy the day.
Good morning, everybody. Welcoming our swimmers for the girls 9 to 10 50 metre breaststroke. In lane 1 is Kezi from Mansfield Primary School. Lane 2 we have Adelaide from Gippsland Grammar School in Sale. In lane 3, Imogen from Sandringham Primary School. Lane 4, Audriana from St Mary of the Cross MacKillop. Lane 5, Helena from St Anthony's Primary School, Melton South. Lane 6, Elizabeth Zhang from Mount View Primary School. Lane 7, Hannah from Ararat West Primary School. And Lane 8, Zali from East Loddon Prep to 12.
We're now in the hands of the starter. For our first race today, lane 7 is not here. Hannah is not here. No, there she is. They're away.
So we've got Helena in lane 5. She was a gold medalist in this event at All Juniors.
So she should be one to watch for this race then. For many of these girls, it's their first time in this pool.
Yes.
Especially the ones from country Victoria. They may have been down here for country state finals, but not many of them.
So lane 4, Audriana's looking comfortable out there, but not far behind her. Of course, in lane 5 is our medalist from All Juniors, Helena.
The record on this event is held by Molly Batchelor from Apollo Parks Primary School with a time of 41.14.
And Helena has won this event in a time of 46.37. Audriana second, 47.34, and Elizabeth third, 49.02. Well done, girls. Introducing the swimmers for the boys 9 to 10 50 metre breaststroke. In lane 1 we have Max from Gippsland Grammar School in Sale. Lane 2, Charlie from St Mary's Primary School, Greensborough. Lane 3, Angus from Carrisville Primary School. Lane 4, Henry from Westbourne Grammar School. Lane 5, Jamie from Birralee. Lane 6, Jacob from Mary MacKillop Primary School in Keilor Downs. Lane 7, James from Ballarat and Clarendon College. And Lane 8, Harvey Madden from St Monica's.
Boys are now in the hands of the starters.
So Jamie in lane 5, he was a bronze medalist in this event at All Juniors.
So one to watch for again.
Yep, you'll see we've got a lot of swimmers here today that would have competed at that event.
Henry from Westbourne has taken an early lead. Looking quite strong on the water there.
Yes, he's got quite a handy lead at the moment.
The record holder in this event is Jake Duggan with a 42.02 from Berwick Fields Primary School.
And he'll go close to that, I think.
And in fact,
yep, unofficial record
yes, unofficial record of 41.93. So Westbourne students are watching on the live feed. Well done to your student.
there. And second was Jamie, and third was James. Introducing the swimmers and the girls' 11-year-old 50-metre breaststroke. In lane 1 is Tessa from Gippsland Grammar School, Bairnsdale. Lane 2, Bella from Barranduda. Lane 3, Capri from Bel Air Primary School. Lane 4, Macy from Lloyd Street Primary School, East Malvern. Lane 5, Lily from Livingston Primary School. Lane 6, Alice from Ballarat and Clarendon. And Lane 7, Lucy from Hurstbridge. And Lane 8, Charlotte from St Mary's Primary School, Echuca.
Good luck, girls. So Macy was a finalist at All Junior in lane 4.
She came 8th in the final there.
Close race here for first. Got lane 1 doing well over the other side. But lane 4 is taking an early lead. So Macy's doing very well at the moment.
Yeah, she's got quite a nice glide through the water there.
Yep. Nice skills.
Breaststroke, we see lots of different
We do, yes.
techniques.
We have long and slow, long and glides, and other ones with fast strokes.
But her technique's definitely given her a really good lead here.
The record was 37.81 by Chow.
Yep, she hasn't quite made that today, but she's finished first in a time of 42.54. Lily second, and Capri third. Introducing the swimmers for the boys' 11-year-old 50-metre breaststroke. In lane 0, Ethan from Brighton Grammar. In lane 1, Alex from Cobram Anglican Grammar. Lane 2, Noah from Skipton Primary School. Lane 3, Jacob from Geelong College, Newtown. Lane 4, Xavier from Hampton Primary School. Lane 5, Byron from Tinton Vale Primary. Lane 6, Jamie from Our Lady's Helpless Christians. Lane 7, Darcy from Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. And Lane 8, Logan from Inverloch Conwack Primary.
Conwack it is, yep. Halfway between Currumborough and Inverloch.
Sounds like you know that place well, Andrew.
Live down that way.
And they're off. So you'll see we have a swimmer in lane 0 who would be an invitational swimmer.
Yes, there are 2 spare lanes in this event. We have 8 regions, so 1 from each region would be represented here, but occasionally there would be a reason why an invitation would be required for a swimmer, and they can go in one of those 2 lanes.
Correct. So lane 4 here is in front, and lane 5's catching up to him awfully quickly. So Xavier and Byron hot on his heels here. So it's going to be a race to the wall.
Who's at the touch? Lane 4's got the touch first.
Not much in it. So Xavier first, Byron second, and Jacob in third place.
And Xavier's finished in a time of 40.64.
ask for a representative from Eli Kerr from Timboon to come down to the table.
Could we please have a representative from Timboon to come down to the desk down on pool deck?
Or Representative Eli Kerr.
Eli Kerr, thank you. And also just a reminder to everyone that this is a COVID-safe event, so we need to practice social distancing wherever possible. Now announcing our swimmers for event 11, the girls 12 to 13 50-metre breaststroke. In lane 1 is Memphis from Ocean Grove Primary. Lane 2, Vanessa from Ivanhoe Grammar School, Buckley House. Lane 3, Ava from Ballarat and Clarendon. Lane 4, Amelie from Victoria Road Primary School. Lane 5, Jacinta from Thomas Mitchell Primary School. Lane 6, Alice from Cathedral College, Wangaratta. Lane 7, Michaelan from St Paul's Anglican Grammar School, Warragul. And Lane 8, Anya from St Augustine's Primary School, Kyabram.
We've got girls from a large number of areas here. We've got Wangaratta, Kyabram, Ocean Grove, and Ballarat.
As you
They're
said,
away.
so good to see people from all over the state.
State, yes.
Yep. A lot of people have had to travel some distance to come here today.
So in lane 5 we have Jacinta, who was an all-junior silver medalist.
Yep.
But again, lane 4 and 5 are very tight together there. And lane 6...
Lane 3 is quite quick over there.
Yep. Lane 3...
It's Ava.
Ava,
So 3...
finishing well.
I think it'll be 3, 4 and 5. And it looks like it might be that order.
Yep.
Yep, so Ava first. Well, no, 5 is second, Jacinta, and Amelie third.
In a winning time of 39.76.
Introducing the swimmers for the girls 12 to 13 50-metre breaststroke. In lane... Sorry, I beg your pardon, we have boys. So, in lane 0 we have Nathan from Scotch College. In lane 1, Jules from St Mary's Primary School, Swan Hill. Lane 2, Xavier from Goulburn Valley. Lane 3, Bosco from Ballarat and Clarendon. Lane 4 is Hamish from Xavier Burke Hall. Lane 5, Benjamin from St Leonard's College. Lane 6, Christopher from Montpellier Primary School. Lane 7, Ashley from Watsonia North Primary School. And Lane 8, Obi from Gippsland in Sale.
In this event we have 2 finalists for all junior here. In lane 7 we've got Ashley, and in lane 5 we had Ben, who was an all junior silver medalist.
Yep. And we have our invitation swimmer in lane 0.
In third place, representing Mount View Primary School, Elizabeth Z. In second place,
So it looks like we're missing a swimmer there.
Yeah, lane 4 doesn't appear to be
lane
here.
3, I think it is.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Yep, lane
Bosco's
3.
not here
So
today.
Bosco from Ballarat.
So Hamish is looking quite strong out there.
And Nathan in lane 0. Looks like he has the win at this stage.
Yep.
Yep, and a 37.18.
Hamish second. And Jules third.
The girls are still coming out for this event. Put them up. So they're going to stand them up on the blocks and all that. Stand them up onto the block. And slow them down. Don't too fast. So while there's a bit of a break in the program here, we'll introduce ourselves. My name is Andrew Marks, and I am a member of the Team Vic swimming team. I've been coaching that now for 23 years, so I have a little bit of experience in that background. We're about to switch over to Raf, who's got an interview with a couple of early medal winners.
And I am here at the State Swimming Championships for School Sport Victoria, and I'm here with two lovely young men. What's your name?
My name's Hantang Henry Wang. My name's Jamie Dong.
Yep. And what school are you guys from?
I'm from Westbourne, in Trug, like far away, kinda. I'm from Vera Primary School.
Very good. Now, how long has it taken you to get here today, buddy?
It's like taken 45 minutes, I think.
It's not too bad, not too bad. Now, what event did you just do, and what did you come in your event?
I did event 8, the boys 50 breaststroke. I came first and broke the record, just to add.
And you broke the record. Well done. What about you?
I swam in event 8, which is 50 breaststroke 9 and 10. I came second place.
Brilliant. So you came home with a silver medal. Now, how many times have you boys been to a state championship for School Sport Victoria?
First time.
What about you?
First time too.
First time as well. Fantastic work. That's really good. Brilliant work. We hope to see you again very shortly.
Thank you. Thank you.
We now move on to our butterfly events of the morning. The girls 9 to 10 50 metre fly. In lane 1, Layla from St Joseph's Primary School, Kerrang. Lane 2, Alison from Corpus Christi, Kingsville. Lane 3, Amelia from Ballarat and Clarendon. Lane 4, Audriana from St Mary of the Cross, MacKillop. Lane 5, Elsa from Wesley in Elstonwick. Lane 6, Mia from Good Shepherd Lutheran in Croydon. Lane 7, Piper from Gippsland in Bairnsdale. And Lane 8, Miller from St Mary's Primary School, Myrtleford.
We're away in our first butterfly event of the day. We have got Alison, who was a all-junior finalist, who finished 6th, and Elsa in lane 5, who was an all-junior silver medalist.
So it looks like 3 and 4 fighting it out at the moment.
Yep. 4 has a narrow lead at the moment.
And
Hang on.
5 rapidly catching up.
Yep. In fact, 5 is taking an
I think she's just going
about to finish this. Oh, touch.
No, so Audriana's held on.
No, I think we'll change.
You think the board will change,
The
Andrew?
change will change,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think.
you're right. So
Yep.
Elsa's touched first in a 38.98, followed by Audriana, and in 3rd place was Mia.
That will happen sometimes for those out there. Sometimes there is what we call a soft touch. The touch doesn't record on the timing device, so they have to adjust when the race is finished. And that sometimes will change the positions from that you see appear on the board.
Now to the boys 9 to 10 50 metre butterfly. In lane 1 we have Jarrah from Mansfield Primary School. In lane 2 Archie from Newhaven. In lane 3 Edwin from Berry Creek Primary School. Lane 4 Oscar from Montana South Primary School. Lane 5 is Michael from North Melbourne Primary School. Lane 6 Bryce from St Patrick's Primary School, Ballarat. Lane 7, Angus from Caulfield Junior. And in lane 8, Sam from St Mary's Primary School, Tudor.
Four and 5 to watch, Oscar and Michael. Both were all junior finalists, with Oscar taking out the gold medal at the all junior finals.
Whoops, and a couple of them have fallen in here, so it's a bit of a domino effect. Once one goes in, they all tend to go in.
This will leave it in the hands of the starter as to whether any of those students will be disqualified or
Yeah,
not.
so the referee will go over and speak to them, tell them. to hop out. Looks like they're all good.
Lane 8.
No, this one's been taken out. So
Yes.
he would have been the one that went in first.
He would have gone in first, and the other boys will have followed. So number 8 has been taken out of the race. Disappointing result for him, coming all the way from Echuca, but nerves got the better of him on the day, I would say.
I'd say so. So lane 4 looking really quick out here. That's Oscar, who's our all-junior gold medalist, so not surprising.
Yes.
Now record here is a 34.89, held by Theodore Balika from Dandenong North Primary School from back in 2010.
It's an old record then, isn't it?
Yes. And he's going to keep his record today. But Oscar's gone on to win in a time of 35.26. Second, Michael. And in third place, Edwin.
Well done, boys. Butterfly is a very technical stroke and a hard one.
Presentation, event 11. The girls 12, 13 years, 50 metre breaststroke. In third place, representing Thomas Mitchell Primary School, Jacinta G. In second place, from Victoria Road Primary School, Emily T. And our state champion for 2021, representing Ballarat and Clarendon College, Ava C.
Okay, we now move on to our 11-year-old girls 50 metre butterfly. In lane 1 is Isla from Guthrie Street Primary School in Shepton. Lane 2, Amelia from Geelong Lutheran St John's. Lane 3 is Zara from Templestowe Park Primary School. Lane 4 is Kira from St Thomas the Apostle in Greensborough. Lane 5, Erika from South Yarra Primary School. Lane 6, Phoebe from St Paul's Primary School. Lane 7 is Hannah from Dinah Street Primary School, Ballarat. And Lane 8, Charlie from Oyen Primary School.
So away in this event, the girls' 11-year-old 50-metre butterfly. This one we've got lane 3 is Zara, who was an all-junior finalist. And in lane 4 we've got Kira, who was an all-junior gold medalist. Lane 5 is looking good here. Arika.
Yep, so Erika's taken it out in a time of 33.59. So second was Kira and third was Phoebe.
Medal presentation for event 12. Boys 12 and 13 years, 50 metre breaststroke. In third place, representing St Mary's Primary School in Swan Hill, Jules M.
Yep.
In second place, from Xavier College, Hamish E. And our state champion for 2021, representing Scotch College, Nathan N.
Now, while he's doing that, yeah.
Just announcing an infraction report for event 28. Swimmer in lane 8 has been disqualified, started before the starting signal. So that was event 28, swimmer in lane 8. Announcing our swimmers for the boys 11-year-old 50 metre butterfly. In lane 1 is Tommy from St Killian's Primary School, Bendigo. Lane 2 is Aidan from New Haven College. Lane 3, Oliver from St Francis Xavier Montmorency. Lane 4, Austin from Baldwin Primary School. Lane 5, Callum from Bentley West Primary. Lane 6, Jacob from Geelong College, Newtown. Lane 7, William from St Thomas More, Alfredton. And lane 8 is Seb from Mansfield Primary School.
So the boys are ready for this race. We've got Oliver, who was an all-junior finalist, who finished 8th in lane 3, and Callum, who finished 6th in lane 5.
And we're back again for another interview with two lovely girls here who've just competed in what event?
50 breaststroke.
And where are we? What event are we at today?
MSAC.
Yep, we're at MSAC for the School Sport Victoria State Swimming Championships. Now, what did you come in this event?
I came third. I came second.
That's right, because you've got a bronze and a silver medal around your neck. Now, how many times have you girls been to a state final?
Twice.
What about you?
Twice.
Twice as well. Well, that's fantastic. Are you hoping to make a few more?
Yes.
Now, where do you hope to take your swimming one day or your sport one day?
Maybe the Olympics.
What about you?
The same.
Olympics as well. Well, we've got two potential Olympians here. Fantastic work. We're going to go back to the racing now. Brilliant work. Thanks, girls.
Mia D. In second place from St Mary's across McKillop, Audriana D. And our state champion.
Probably talk about that one. Yeah.
So now moving on to the girls 12 to 13 50 metre butterfly. And behind the blocks in lane 1 we have Sadie from Wangaratta Primary School. In lane 2, Olivia from New Haven College. In lane 3, Mia from Queen of Peace Altona. Lane 4, another Mia from St Peter's Primary School, East Bentley. Lane 5, Lucy from Dorset Primary School. Lane 6, Heidi from Charlton. Lane 7 is Emerson from Eltham College. And in lane 8, Evelyn from Beaufort Primary.
And they're away. Lane 4 and 5 are the two to watch in this one. We've got all-junior silver medalist Mia in lane 4, and we had an all-junior gold medalist Lucy in lane 5.
Just for those that missed the results from that previous event, Austin was first, Jacob was second, and Callum was third. So quite tight across the pool here.
Got Emerson in lane 7 doing very well. She's vying for a place here.
Looks like lane 5. No, lane 3, Mia M. And then Lucy was second and Emerson was third. So Mia's time of 33.65.
We'll do that one.
Okay, we now have the boys 12 to 13 50 metre butterfly. In lane 1 is Samuel from Eltham East Primary School. In lane 2, Will from Ballarat and Clarendon. In lane 3, Oscar from Malvern Central Primary School. In lane 4, Jairus from St Kevin's College. In lane 5 is Zach from Lock Primary School. Lane 6 is Thomas from Koroit Creek Primary School. In lane 7 is Harry from Cathedral College, Wangaratta. And in lane 8 is Elliot from St Monica's Primary School, Kangaroo Flat.
This one we've got Thomas in lane 6, who was an all-junior finalist who finished 4th in that event.
So just outside the podium at all juniors, maybe he can make up for that today.
Yes.
So you'll see as we move on to the older ones, they start to get a bit quicker and the technique is a lot more refined. So lane 4 and lane 6
looking good here, yep. 4, 6 and 2. 4, 6 and 5. And in fact, it was lane 6 who finished first. Thomas.
So it is Thomas, our all-junior 4th place getter, in a time of 33.19. Second was Jairus, and third was Zach.
Medal presentation for event 28, the boys 9 and 10-year-old 50-metre butterfly. In third place, representing Mary Creek Primary School, Edwin W. In second place,
Have the presentations continue at this stage. The next lot of events, the next block of events that we're going to move on to now are the 50-metre freestyle events.
Yep.
Halfway through your last announcement, the volume went down really, really low at that end.
Okay.
Hardly hear what you're saying.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a speaker or halfway through what you were saying, all of a sudden
So,
All right, we're now moving on to the 9 and
that
10
working?
girls 50-metre freestyle.
down that end, halfway through.
In lane 1 is Amelia from Ballarat and Clarendon. In lane 2, Emily from Sacred Heart
Just
Yarrawonga.
letting you know.
In lane 3, Samantha from St Catherine of Siena Primary School. In lane 4, Sarah from Loreto Mandeville Hall. Lane 5 is Lexon from Tintern Grammar. Lane 6 is Kayla from Echuca Primary School. Lane 7 we have Tess from Ivanhoe Grammar School Buckley House. And in lane 8, Palace from Poowong Consolidated.
So Lexon in lane 5 was an all-junior gold medalist. So I expect her to be
expect her to be moving quite fast through the water.
Yeah. So freestyle, the old splash and dash.
Yep. For many of these girls, it's their first event in one of these in a state final as a 19-year-old.
Correct.
They won't have been able to swim before.
Lane 4, Sarah, looks quite comfortable out there. Oh, and here comes Lexon,
Lane
chasing
5.
her down. Yep, and she's overtaken her now.
And she'll finish first in a time of 34.09.
Yep. Sarah was second and Samantha third.
Down near the start.
medal presentation for event 29, the girls 11-year-old 50-metre butterfly.
So the presentations for event 29 are now taking place, which is the girls 11 butterfly.
In second place, from St Thomas the Apostle, Kiara J. And our state champion from South Yarra Primary School, Arika E.
And our presenters today have been Michaela Smith, who's been a Team Vic representative 4 times and swims at another Wadding, and is in the top 10 ratings in Australia, and Gabriella Perenica.
So I've held them up, but just
We just said talk.
So we've just got a student who's been at medal presentation in this next race, so we'll just give him a few minutes to get there behind the block. Don't want him to miss his race.
Yes, there's not a lot of time between some of his events today, being only the 3 age groups, and so we move through it fairly quickly. And if students are swimming in more than one event, they may have to back up fairly quickly.
So someone's dashing across there. So in the meantime, I'll introduce the swimmers for this race.
So we now move on to the boys 9 to 10 50-metre freestyle. In lane 1 is Bryce from St Patrick's Primary School, Ballarat. In lane 2 is Fletcher from Home School. In lane 3, Kepler from Lara Lake Primary School. In lane 4 is Nicholas from Malvern Central Primary School. In lane 5 we have Oscar from Wanturna South Primary School. And lane 6 will be Edwin from Mary Creek Primary School once he makes his way to the block. In lane 7 we have Rex from Inverloch Kongwok Primary. And in lane 8 is Angus from Carisbrook Primary School.
He's getting organised now.
So we'll just may have a bit of a delay while we wait for our swimmer in lane 6. Someone hopped up there now.
Yeah.
He's there.
Yep.
So looks like they're all there now.
Ready to go. So Nicholas in lane 4 was an all-junior finalist, finished 15th in that event.
Right, so they're all pretty even here. We could throw a blanket over them, I think.
Yep. Very fast boys here, moving down there together in 3, 4 and 5. 5's just getting a little way ahead of them now.
Yep, looks
They
like...
should finish
So that's Oscar.
in a time of 33.09.
Fantastic. Second was Nicholas. And third was Kepler.
And you'll see the results of all the boys there on the board. We watch as the boys exit the pool at the deep end of the pool. And we can see now that the girls are lining up to be introduced for their race. The girls 11, 50 metres freestyle.
Okay, so in lane 1 we have Sienna from Golden Square Primary School. In lane 2 is Gypsy from Currumbara Primary School. In lane 3, Chantal from Windsor Primary School. In lane 4 is Kira from St Thomas the Apostle Greensborough. Lane 5 is Holly from Truganina South Primary School. Lane 6, Cyrella from St John Vianney Mulgrave. Lane 7